Let's directly hop into our game. SoS versus 9Z. We are going to map number 3. Hasn't taken its time, which is all fine. So, SoS on a CT side, on a fairly more CT-sided map, where you would imagine that it could be exactly that beginning part where it's so important. NHL taking a lot of ground towards underground. And he and his crew, I mean, at that point in time, it's about to start the execution over on B. And now the aggression comes in. But that pistol from Link, could it be that accurate? Yes. Finds one. But retreats a little bit. Danger is coming close and closer and closer. The bomb is hitting the ground. And suddenly, only Lucan. But we know what this man is able to do. We know what Lucan can do, but not today. The MP9, one of my favorites overall, because it's a minigun, and it's fast, it's dangerous, it's quick, and it's falling down, to put it that way. Lucan even coming in from behind, another CT falling. A bit of a surprise, to put it that way, that two of them are shutting themselves down. The UMP's pure UMP army is trying to figure a way where the last few enemies are. Over on long, shots have been heard. Lucan makes a lot of noise with that FAMAS. He tries to draw some attention over, but it seems like they're not falling that easy for it. In the meantime, Toilet's secured, and Toilets is going to be the main point where they then start to attack the site. I mean, Link can come in from behind quite swiftly. The only problem I see is that 2Z should never be able to even get the bomb down. That seems to be the case, though. Nevertheless, Restic pulling it through. Ah, and he survives. He's not even dead, but by now he should be. He is. And Lucan, yet again, you don't want to leave this man alone, but it works. A bomb down is a little too much, though, and SoS losing 2 is even worse. And they are now, finally, the AKs are coming in. I mean, the previous round has been extremely successful for the squad, and impressive as well. Now very much looking forward to what 9Z is gonna come up with. a squad with such an incredible individual. When we talk about somebody like Lucan, on the previous map he was outstanding and oppressive in every single aspect. Enjoyable CS it was. Z. Not so sure what to think of them at the moment. In the moment, the UMP peeks out widely. Dangerous for Link, as his teammate Snade is killing him. Absolutely astonishing. And as the CTs win, oh, a frag after time. You hate to see that. And let's see, because very honestly, oh, that is brilliant. I mean, CT side on this map once more is the more beneficial side, is the more advantageous side. And then in the end, now is where you most definitely prove your worth. Frags coming in. Sam with ace. No problem coming in. No problem on their side. Everything looking so easy. I mean, this is by the book. This is just all by the book at the moment. I think you can be very happy. Because right now, it's NZ and 9Z's looking very, very problematic. And again, 9Z is so patient in their plays, so hesitant. This is costing you a lot of time. The bomb goes down, 9Z. The retake needs to be perfection, and Sam and Co. I mean, it's possible. Pretty much everybody got a kid out of Vaddy. But they all seem so distant from it. And the player and connector known. Now it's going to be interesting to see As he finds though the frag, he seems so ready, his opponent seems so ready. Now Lucan yet again strikes with 2. There's the Arc, player on water. How did he not check that? Did no one communicate? 9Z with the first. Well deserved for them. With a lot of casualties though. And what a beautiful run boost. And now, very much looking forward if 9Z can bring this further and gain some momentum in this. Fran and Co. Looking like a patient toilets play is going to be their idea. I mean, patience is sometimes key, right? But in this situation, first of all, long aggression working brilliantly. That's an upgrade on the weaponry front. Also the op on the side is doing its job wisely. Sickly with 2 frags with the op is definitely helping out his teammate. NHL must be spotted from behind. Oh, they didn't have the long control. They were not expecting a second wave to come in. And is it now all collapsing is the question. The bomb has to be planted and NBL's not even realizing what's happening. Another one falling down. 9 seconds for the plant. And this means 19 HP to now make it work. It seems unrealistic, but it's possible. Blue doesn't have a kit. Peeks out wide. Needs to check his left-hand side. Oh no, Blue! 16-9. This is the only explanation. 4-3 or 16-9 in this case. Ah. And it pretty much comes down to 2 players losing their life back on long. Those pistols, of course, are not going to make a difference. It's right now. Yeah, there it goes. SoS with 2 players. Looking for what to get, but I mean, the 2v2 is already more than enough. Sickly. Must have been hurt by now. Must have been hurt by now. The pistol is getting dangerously close. And the AK in the hands of Sam. Oh, this can't be happening. I mean, Lucan is now known, but there he comes. 9Z. Lost a player early on. So there comes the revenge. Trade at the frac. And now the case is they don't have too much information about the bomb. Either way, they have good information about one player over on long. Fails, though, to impress. There it goes. Link. Drastic found. This is where it gets a bit problematic. There you see it. This is where it gets problematic even for SoS. Yet again, they had a few advantageous situations, but they were failing. 30 seconds to now get the bump on the site of B. Definitely gonna do that. The flashbang comes in. Yeah, that's gonna be it. NBL, 4 HP, 10 seconds. No realistic chances. They're both fighting or just coming around and peeking in. And that's the players have hardly anything in their hands. Why do I even say it? Why do I even say it? Auk now belongs to Fran. Danger close. And NBL, this can't be happening. You've got to be kidding. No. Absolutely outstanding. And I remain speechless here. I remain just freaking speechless here. What do you want to say about that? Everything was on their side, and either way they lose it. Honestly shocked. And Blue saving his MP9 is not going to be the case. Dying to another Auk. That's absolutely outstanding from 9Z. With 9Z, I mean, they're humiliating their opponent with this round, of course. I mean, this is the eco where hardly anything is in their hands. Where hardly anything is in their hands. And therefore, I don't see a realistic chance. And the only thing I'm excited for, I'll be honest with you, the only thing I'm really excited for is 2 Zeus. 2 Zeus. You gotta love it. Unless those kills are not yet coming. Ugh. It's so unfortunate for SOS. The Sons of Scoots. I mean, the CT side on this map is so freaking important. I have to put it like that. And Overpass, a map being quite alright for the Sons of Scoot, really. I mean, winning against a few teams by now is surely not the biggest ones. Funny-wise, bringing it into a few overtimes. One of the harsher victories was actually a 2-16 loss. Oh, sorry, a harsher loss was against the SoS 2-16. And I don't know what you guys think, but it's personally, this is so close, right? Inferno nearly went into the way of 9Z. That nuke was a massacre for SoS. And suddenly, this is back and forth and back and forth. The CT side would be actually stronger on paper. Now the bomb coming down. It's so crazy important. It's so crazy important. Frags left, right, and center. Link, too strong for this world. But yet again, (9Z). They're gonna get that down, and that is well done. And also the CTs are gonna look bad on the economic basis. Tied up. Now, Sickly. Oh, look how he dodges it. This is so lovely. I mean, he closed the door behind him because he's not really interested in anyone coming back, anyone coming by. So, now very much looking forward to the follow-up round. I mean, this one, 9Z has everything they're looking for. There's no real problem. They're having weapons by, you know, perfection in that sense that the AKs are there, the AWP, their opponent is weak, so on and so on. And ta-da. Sickly and Blue. Last two remaining. With Hartley, I see this not happening. I'll have to be brutally honest with you guys. I mean, especially, and think of it like that, if it all goes in the usual way, right? And the usual way is a CT side being stronger, a team switching to the CT side, then remaining or becoming stronger, it would be starting to get a little shaky. 9Z is gaining momentum and they're playing brilliant at the moment. And then SoS failing to then start off good on the T side, that would be pretty much it. And with the CTs now being well equipped again, I mean, they got a good chance to right now deny 9Z any further access. It would be pivotal, don't get me wrong. And 9Z setting up their strategy more in a way to be A-sided. So slowly and steady, moving over long seems to be the idea. They placed, and that's the nice part, Lucan over on B. The thing is though, Lucan as a lurk is something I don't enjoy, and let me explain you why. Lucan is so powerful, Lucan is so good and strong. I would see him as a point man, but unfortunately I don't know the system of 9Z that much. And in the meantime, bomb sent over. And now we're talking. Now we're talking, but 30 seconds aren't much. And Link, he's not gonna win that duel. Now we're going in the right direction. As though, oh, Blue, he didn't miss him. It's Lucan down. And this is now an entire squad of SoS rotating over. NHL. I mean, he's coming in from behind, finds one, but I doubt he's going to find the second. Stay alive, that's the goal. This is about a slot, if you didn't know, about the Erica's. No, it's not Erica, it's America's minor. The America's minor is where a slot to the major could be brought in. Both of the teams stand a chance to do so. Both have proven us how good they are. And essentially, and I'm gonna say that again, I have never heard about the man Lucanzoid before. Or Lucan, I think he's called correctly. And he is amazing to me, really. Those frags coming in, 9Z standing a chance. And this wall bang is enjoyable. The read is perfect. The read is perfect. The bomb still needs to go down. Link is a bit of a problem. They're both coming towards him and the bomb belongs to him. He escapes and he just wants to buy time, nothing else. This is so unfortunate. The idea was brilliant. Now Luca needs to clean it and the peak. Oh, is he making it in time? Yes, he makes it in time. Oh, Lucan, you're a maniac. You got to be kidding me right now. Lucanzoid, I don't know what you're made of, but faking it out and doing it in the last 4 seconds, if he now gets this clutch, I'd be amazed. Lucanzoid, though, he dodges it, goes behind the truck, and his patience is so pivotal. He keeps the wall up, he lets the castle be his, and now he wants to find that frag as well. Playing it on time is so brilliant. The molly comes towards him. Ah, but it's not enough for Lucan. Still props. I enjoy it. Man, Lucan, amazed. And now quickly taking a look. I mean, I think I was reading something in the chat about him being one of the best players of Argentina, and I think that's no secret by now. Here you see it again. Either way, tech being removed. We're ready. We're going. Eight to 7 it is. SoS with a 1-round lead. That's nothing. I mean, that's legit nothing. This is basically no time. This is just a minimum difference. So you see mainly toilets. I'm very happy to cast the games tomorrow, and I hope I'm seeing 9Z again. Either way, let's see how much of the 9Z action we're getting. SoS has been fighting hard. So they go on the sides. That's gonna be a bit problematic now, as the bomb seems to make its way. Yes, most definitely planted. Retake's gonna be complicated. All around blue players dying left, right, and center. But Sem's Glock, it is there. And that's falling down. Sam with 1 HP would be a miracle if he does that. And no, I misclicked. There we go. Whew. Scared for a second. And SoS, they definitely are not a fan of the situation they're in. I mean, really. If you look at that, you realize it's a bit of a yikes, an ouch, an uncomfortable situation. And Sam, there you go, a little pistol upgrade, was a little confused. And as we had little sound issues, we're back. Pardon that, please. Well, SOS, I mean, unfortunately, I don't know what time it is right now in South America. In Germany, it is 11:29 p.m. Now, 1 minute left for 9Z. The time ticking. The stress is there. The stress is coming. And at that point in time, the MP9s are there and they keep it because of the bonus rounds. And as they're working that one, Jove, and oh, it was Rand, pardon me, nevertheless, NBL to be the only man changing it around. And look at the HP of all three. Look at the HP of all three. Either way, you have the 2-minute advantage. Shots coming in the right direction. Link and Vat are falling down. This is not looking good. It's not looking good at all. You see how problematic it can become. Never say never. Now I'm very much looking forward to that execution. 3 AKs, I mean, it's workable for SOS, right? Don't get me wrong. So, I mean, that happened in a millisecond then. Okay, it was actually looking somewhat promising and suddenly all turned down in a matter of seconds. Salmon Cone, I want to make it with the pistols. Oh no, don't let this be the truth. Oh, the MP9, it's making it work, looking a little bit difficult, but there it is. For a second I thought they might be all falling down. You know how it is in Counter-Strike. And as we see, nine to 11, and SoS. Dota team, who right now really need a round desperately. As realizing, it's getting uncomfortable for 9Z. I mean, they definitely want this round. They've won to humiliate SoS. They won to dominate them bit by bit by bit. But nevertheless, it's problematic. It is freaking problematic for them right now. And Sickly takes down NBL. One CT after another falls. No real chance. Double digits for SoS. They're here. Logan's doing what Logan does best. Like, just jumping directly in his face. Nevertheless, the CTs can all just hug him close and tight. Well done, mate. Getting the 2 kills helps them massively as NHL then strikes afterwards. I think 9Z feel it right now. You know, they should have not won Nuke. With that coming in, I mean, I don't see it coming on the one hand. On the other, Counter-Strike is a bit of a wonder world from time to time. As you see, this is once more a round where SoS needs to strike so badly. Oh, and NBL just passes. NBL, oh, he's making that work. He's not really paying attention to his back. But that one lurk, that is so immensely smart. The plant needs to come in. Sam hardly has any time, and the UMP does it. 9Z, you are playing so brilliantly. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I have to say it that formally because SoS, a team knife is not really where you want to go. SoS are in a situation where it's looking sinister, period. No other words. No other words for that. And I have a bad feeling. Honestly. With the bomb going down, that's not the way you want to see it happening. It's shocking to some degree. Oh, I shouldn't have said it. Oh no. NBL might be dying to them. Oh, this is so sinister. This is so dark. This is so unfortunate, but yet again, they make it work. And that defuse comes in, all looking fine, and that, no further frags. The final timeout, the last timeout from SoS. And I don't know how you feel about it. I don't know what you think. But Sons of Scoot's not looking good. 9Z seem to have the momentum. And when you see right now the patience coming in from SoS, the fun part is Lukenzoid and NHL both can support the B side immediately once it goes down. They're not far away. And with that flashbang, oh, this is becoming a little dangerous. Oh, but there, NHL fall down. They need the short control. In the meantime, there's a bomb being planted. Somebody needs to deny that. Not happening. And so, Sam as well as Sickly make it only Sam to be the hero for SoS. But both got a kit. And as they now have the info, send a man defusing. And it's working. It's working! And even the frack? Nope, not happening. And I think there are a few guys here who are actually Argentinian fans. I have to say it like this, you have the most beautiful flag in the world. The colors are amazing. That's just a bit different though. 9Z. There was a best of 3 in the open qualifier for this close qualifier, which they have won. Also an overpass, 16-8. Back then, 9Z was winning the majority of those rounds on the CT side. 9 of them in total. Let's see if they can stop SoS again. Push through from Link, instantly denied. And so, Sons of Scoots! Ooh, finding such a kill is so pivotal. And Lukenzoid holds them up yet again. If he stops stepping, look how nervous they are. And Sam and his teammates, I'm not so sure if they have a clue. Sickly waits behind sights. He saw it. He saw it and finds the frack. That's brilliant. The bomb is planted out in the open. Molly towards water. Smoke could be set. Is it playing good? Yeah, it's really fine. But he turns around. That's not gonna work. 2 more for 9Z. The thing is, it's going to become very uncomfortable for the mainly Argentinian team in case they lose this. Then they will set back to an eco. Talking about it. Oh no. I mean, Fran dying in the process. That shouldn't have happened. And Lucan. I mean, his squad is looking alright. I'm gonna say it like that. But either way, it all becomes a bit problematic by now. Now though, NBL. Oh, flick! That probably hurts his wrist by tonight. And this bomb making its way towards B. They might create the chaos that makes 9Z follow to fall. But they immediately rotate. SOS is slow. NBL hears it. All the info coming in. He waits on shore patiently. He's buying time. All he needs to do. And buying time works. Vati is falling as well. 2,400 and 2,900. Hardly money left. Nearly zero. As now, Vats and Co are pushing through connector. Here's the info coming in for NHL, waiting it out. Vats is going to be eliminated? Yes, indeed. But NHL turning around to find another is going to be denied. And what's the game plan now for SOS? What's the idea for the team? With 1 minute left and a much better equipped opponent, might be all over. Molly comes in, Lucan whiffs the first and needs to dodge the flames, moves around it, and this is leaving NBL pretty much alone. Can he get any frags? He does, fully blinded. Oh, as though they're coming all down. This is one more. Sickly on 19 HP, peeking around the dumpster and eliminates it. 9Z, you have been fighting for so long, and the Argentinian team made it. Big props to them. Lucan once more on top of the scoreboard.